Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. We were just live recapping Family Karma and the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So if you missed our full recap, be sure to check that out. And also the Meghan McCain story. Meghan McCain is out at The View. Check out the details because it's not exactly what you think. So be sure to check that out. And if you're not following me on social media, we're following a few news stories that we posted on my TikTok. So follow me at TheKempire on TikTok. Shout out to everyone that's already in the chat. I appreciate everyone being here and so prompt. So prompt. We're also live on TheKempire and Kempire Daily on Facebook. We're live on Twitch and Twitter at TheKempire there as well. Shout out to Team Kempire that's already in the building. I appreciate you all being here. And don't forget to like this video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. I just received a really fantastic text message of someone that said that they want to be able to support the channel and, you know, they don't have the funds to do that. I love the super chats. I love when you guys send me money because, you know, I shake when you send me money, but it's not a requirement. Watching the videos, sharing the videos, liking the videos is helping grow the channel, is helping fund everything that we're trying to do here on Kempire Daily. And of course, other places where we are. As you know, a new episode of my podcast hopefully will be out tomorrow. I haven't had a moment's rest today to work on it, but I've started. So subscribe, Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. Shout out to everyone that's already in the chat. I see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I was just taking care of some last minute things. Cynthia Bailey, as you know, we've been talking about her for quite some time in regards to, is she coming back? Is she not coming back? We've been reporting on a couple of different stories where it seems as if Cynthia Bailey's future with the Real Housewives of Atlanta is unsure. But now Cynthia Bailey is making that news even bigger. In a new conversation with People TV's reality check, Cynthia Bailey confirmed that she has not received a contract yet. It's not good. Look, so some of the things, and as always, we'll be citing our sources after the live, so be sure to check out the live in the description of this video for the more details and where we cite our sources. So I want to talk there are a few different areas and levels that we need to talk about in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. As I've said to you before, filming for Atlanta normally starts usually in May. And then we were hearing they were going to start filming in June. But there have been a variety of different pushbacks. If you want to follow up, check out the Kempire Daily channel. You can see some of the updates that we've been giving you in regards to Atlanta and why there are delays. So in this new conversation with People Magazine, People TV, aka Reality Check, Cynthia confirms that she has not received a contract. And this is some of the things that she was saying in regards. Let me just get my notes together here, y'all. And as always, I will be citing the source in the description. Oh, so in regards to her coming back, she says, hold on, y'all. If I don't come back, I wish the show well. It's been an incredible journey with incredible memories. However it works out, Bravo has been amazing to me. This platform has been amazing. It's created so many opportunities for me. I'm good. But before she said that, she says, I don't know what's happening. I'm really in a happy place in my life. My fans got to see my happy ending, so I want them to be able to see me happy. Hinting at Cynthia Bailey wants to come back. If you have not noticed some of the other stories that reported on Cynthia Bailey when she was on Wendy Williams, Cynthia Bailey would like to come back. Okay. She went on to say this. If I don't come back, I wish the show well. It's been an incredible journey with incredible memories. However it works out, Bravo has been amazing to me. This platform has been amazing. It's created so many opportunities for me. I'm good. She says, I'm hopeful I won't be out of the Bravo business. I just won't maybe be on this show anymore. I have a lot of other things I would like to do with Bravo. You'll still be seeing these cheekbones. And she also, in this interview, confirmed that she is working on another project with Bravo and Mike Hill. She didn't give any details in regards to what that project might be. So, matter of fact, I'm going to play some audio so you guys can actually hear from Cynthia's mouth. I'm not making this up. This is what Cynthia said. Hold on, y'all. Let me just get the thing queued up. There we go. Hold on, y'all.
I think for the most part, Drew was received pretty well. She kind of took a little hit toward the end, but I think she did well on the show, and I like her. She came on the show with me actually, and then Porsha kind of stole it from me, but we're good enough. But yeah, like she's really cool, and Latoya, Latoya was definitely, for a friend, doing the absolute most. But she definitely carried a lot of the show. Like she was all up in the mix. So I thought she definitely was entertaining as well.
She definitely does the most. Do you think that they will be returning for next season, both of them?
I don't even know if I'm going to be returning next season. There's all these groups.
Cynthia Bailey, come on.
It's been 11 years, and I get it. Like, look. All good things must come to an end. And to be honest with you, my first season was on the show. The first season I was on the show, I got married. And like this could be the last season on the show that I get married. I don't really know what's happening. All I know is we're not filming right now. And however it goes, however it works out, Bravo's been amazing to me. This platform has been amazing. I've just been doing, it's created so many opportunities for me. I'm good either way. It's not my will, God's will be done. And I'm not, hopefully I won't be out of the Bravo business. I just won't maybe be on this show anymore. But, like I said, I have a great relationship with the network, and I have a lot of other things that I would like to do on, with Bravo. So, these cheekbones, you'll still be seeing these cheekbones.
Well, we better, because otherwise I can't. I'm just telling you.
I'm not like saying that I'm fired or anything. I just don't know. I haven't been fired, but I don't have a contract in my hand. So until that contract is in my hand, I'm taking applications for other jobs.
Listen,
not applications. So look, guys, we've been speculating, and I've heard Cynthia say before, every season it's speculated that she's not returning. But as I said before, normally, the Real Housewives of Atlanta would have started filming in May. Then we heard they were supposed to start filming in June. Then we had the Tamara Tattles exclusive that was saying that the executives were still very unsure on their casting. They were still figuring things out. We heard rumors of a sixth housewife. This is not a good sign for Cynthia Bailey. Yes, we've heard Nene talk about, Cynthia needed to go a long time ago. I mean, some of you have said the same thing, so Nene wasn't far off. But with that being said, to hear this from Cynthia's mouth, she did clean it up by saying, I'm not saying that I'm fired, but what I'm saying is that I don't know what's happening. That's not a good sign. And of course, we will be dropping the link for you guys to let us know your thoughts on what Cynthia Bailey is saying. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Cynthia Bailey confirming that she has not received a contract yet in regards to the new season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Of course, in this conversation, they talked about the Real Housewives Vacation series. They talked about her relationship with Porsha. Yes, Porsha is back in the news. We got some more Porsha stuff to talk about, but let's take a listen to what Cynthia had to say about Porsha unfollowing her and why Cynthia thinks Porsha decided to do that. And yes, Porsha did unfollow someone else, but sidebar, she's followed him back. We'll get into it. Let's take a listen to this for a second.
Talk about Porsha. The streets have been ablaze, as I'm sure you know, with the news about Porsha dating and marrying found soon-to-be ex-husband Simon. Now, a lot of Bravo celebrities have spoken on their feelings about the union between this couple. I have to ask your thoughts, since you were kind of there on the front lines for this whole thing and met Fallon and knew Simon. What are your thoughts on everything?
Well, honestly, I don't even really want to even really speak on it because, I found out like you guys found out, on social media. It wasn't like I got a phone call or anything. And Porsha and I are, we're cool, but we do have a roller coaster relationship. So, we're not like friends like that. So I didn't really expect, a personal call. But I was surprised. I was very surprised. I actually met Fallon at her house at her little Porsha Luther King event. So I was like, oh my God, this is what is going on. But she has unfollowed me recently. So yeah, I really don't, I assume she's not happy about something in regards to me. But anyway.
So you don't know why she unfollowed you? You never contacted?
No, I mean, I didn't, when she did her announcement, I didn't chime in with the, congratulations, because I was just taking it all in. And I was like, well, let me just set this one out right now and just kind of see how it plays out, because it was, it was a surprise. So I know, of course, she's a little sensitive. I do love her. Maybe she got in her feelings about it. I don't really know. But what I do know is the only relationship I'm really focused on right now is mine. I've been married for 8 months, and we're trying to get to the next 8 months. Okay?
You got a lot on your plate right now, Cynthia.
Exactly.
Porsha didn't invite you to the wedding. Would you go?
Well, if I've been, it's not looking like I'm gonna get an invite if she unfollow me.
It doesn't look like that. I'm just saying, maybe life surprises you, Cynthia.
Hey, if I get an invite, I'm sure it's gonna be fabulous. I think she's gonna have like 3 weddings. I love Africa. One of them's gonna be in Africa. I would like to get that African invite.
That's what I'm vying for here, the African invite, of course. It's great to stay domestic, but let's be real. I want that African.
Let's take this thing international.
In your opinion,
that's the business. I do wish her well. I still follow her, but whatever. It's all good. But I do wish her well.
Poor Cynthia. Cynthia is always such a classy woman. I love how she addressed this conversation, because we all were pondering why it came out of nowhere. Why did Porsha unfollow Cynthia? Porsha just seems very immature in that regard. I'm going to say it. I'm not team anyone, but Porsha is very immature in that regard. Speaking of immature, Porsha did not just unfollow Cynthia in the last couple of months. She unfollowed her fiance, I think either last night or this morning. This morning when I checked, she had still unfollowed him. But a couple of hours ago, I checked, and she's now following him. Is this for a storyline? As you know, they started filming the spin-offs that I told you now is going to be 6 parts that is supposed to be focused on Porsha's, what in Porsha's life is going on? Well, it's supposed to be released around her book. At first, they were not going to address her relationship. It was really going to be focused on her activism. Anyways, I'm digressing because I was like, what are they filming for? I posted on my social media, watching the clips of her filming. I'm not excited. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this. No, I'm not interested. Not paid by anyone, says 6-part. It went from 3 parts, Miriam, to 6 parts. You're a mess. Okay. As I said before, let's get to 300 likes on this video, and I will drop the call-in link, but there's more. So as you saw, Cynthia addressed the whole unfollowization. I just made a word. Unfollowization of Porsha unfollowing her. And she feels as if it was because Cynthia didn't reach out to her to say, congrats on you stealing a married man. I mean, come on. You're going to unfollow Cynthia. Cynthia says she still follows her because what is it to her? I don't understand why you would unfollow her. Will this play out on the latest season of the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Well, if you're just joining us, Cynthia said in this new interview with People Magazine that she doesn't know if she's coming back. She's not saying that she's fired, but what she is saying is that she has not received a contract yet, and they have not started filming, and normally they would be filming right now. This is not a good sign. This is not a good sign for any of them. The only secure peaches that we have heard, according to sources, is Porsha Williams, Kenya Moore, and Drew Sidora. Kandi is still up in the air. What I need Kandi to do, though, I need Kandi to do a speak on it and address Nene. Nene has done multiple interviews calling her a house N-word. I know Nene's looking for attention, but I need Kandi to say something. Speak on it. Speak on it. I need Kandi to speak on it because I've reached a whole level of passivity. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm saying. Hold on. Queen, thank you so much for the super chat. If I can find the super chat, where did it go? There's somebody. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Queen, for the super chat. Queen says this: if Cynthia doesn't come back to the show, best believe she has saved up her bag for greater things, not like that girl over there who is trying to make ends meet. Okay, I'm done. Where is my mom? Queen, thank you so much for the super chat and for always making me laugh. Diana says Kenya stays. Kenya, we already heard Kenya's position on the show is secure. Porsha's position on the show is secure. Also, Drew, according to a Tamara Tattles source, shout out to Tamara Tattles, because I've been saying Tamara Tattles for the longest time. Tamara. Deep does that speak on it note was on point. Thank you. Our law says Drew can go and never come back. Never come back. I mean, she can go and do something else somewhere else. I'm just not here for Drew coming back. But I'm okay if Drew comes back. But you're going to have Drew over Cynthia? Let me put that in the post. Look, let me put a poll up. I'm going to put a poll up, y'all. Give me a second. Thank you, Ill Will, for the super chat. Thank you so much. LW, thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate you supporting the channel. But you can also support the channel by liking the video. If you're just joining us, we're talking about some Real Housewives of Atlanta news. There's so much news in regards to Atlanta, and they haven't even started filming yet. The only thing they're filming right now for 2 weeks is Porsha's 6-part spinoff that I have no idea what they could be following her about. Celebrating her birthday, unfollowing her fiance. I'm sure that's part of a storyline. Maybe something happened during filming. Well, let's go to Simon Gobadia's Instagram. Oh, wait. Let me focus. See how my mind works? Let me do the poll. Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me do the poll really quickly. Who would you prefer? While I'm doing the poll, drop your crowns, y'all. Drop your crowns, Team Kempire. I want to know y'all in the building. Who would you prefer? Come back. I mean, this would be an easy one, but I'm going to give you 3 options. I'm going to give you Cynthia Bailey. I'm going to give you Drew Sidora. And who should be the 3rd option, y'all? Let me know in the chat. Yes, I love seeing the crowns. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. We just want Phaedra. I think Phaedra would win. When I did the Phaedra versus Sheree, Phaedra won overwhelmingly. Porsha to go. Okay, we'll put Kandi in here. Kandi, let's put Kandi. All right, I'm going to ask the community, everyone vote there. Once we get to 200 likes, I'll drop the call-in link. Okay. I was trying to aim high. And we have almost 700 people watching. I didn't think that was aiming that high, but okay. TikTok, thanks so much for joining us. Head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're talking about some Real Housewives of Atlanta tea. Also in this interview, Cynthia Bailey lets us know more about the drama that occurs during the Real Housewives vacation series that will be premiering on Peacock. They have not released a premiere date, but I think not this month, but next month, if not September, the latest, I think we're going to get that vacation series. She talked about Luann and Kenya, 2 of her very good friends, and surprising her during this vacation series and not having her back. We talked about that before. Check out the video on our channel. So let me see what the results are saying already. You guys are hilarious. Oh, damn. Overwhelmingly Kandi. But we've heard Kandi probably will more than likely be coming back. That's what we've heard. Oh, wow. We reached 200. You guys are slick. Wait, let me just get into more of this conversation. Wenrum says, Mariah for RHOA, Miss Pooh for RH. Who's Miss Pooh? Who is that? Shannon says Drew is thirsty as hell. Betty says never again, Phaedra. I'm just saying. Okay. Bravo isn't done with Candy. No, Bravo already is working. I heard they started to film. Well, they had already started filming the OLG project back in 2019, but I've heard they picked that back up. So that's going to be, Miss Pooh from Love and Hip Hop. Okay. I've heard mixed feelings about people coming over from Love and Hip Hop to Real Housewives of Atlanta. A lot of people aren't liking that. They feel like those two worlds do not mix well at all. Overwhelmingly, everyone is choosing Candy over anyone. But right now, so maybe Bravo got it right. Cynthia's in third place at 20%. Drew has 23%. Candy has 56%. So Candy is definitely coming back. But this is not a good look for Cynthia. Anyways, let me get back to this Porsha situation. So, of course, Cynthia addressed a couple of different things during this interview with People Magazine. As always, we'll be citing our sources after the live. So she talked about what went down during the Real Housewives vacation series, but she also talked about Porsha unfollowing her. Speaking of Porsha unfollowing people, she unfollowed Simon Gobadia at some time between yesterday and today. But when I checked before I came back here, I said, let me double check again. She is now following him. But let's go to Simon Gobadia's Instagram because he posted a picture from her birthday party. Very happy. This is almost 24 hours ago. I don't know. The timing is just very weird because she unfollowed him and he posted this loving post. Maybe they changed minds about things. I don't know. Thank you, Aisha, for the super chat. Aisha says this. Honestly, I'm not interested in next season, especially if the main storyline is Porsha and Simon and they don't bring back his wife. Well, from what we're hearing, Bravo's not interested in that love triangle storyline. We heard that from Up and Adam's interview with Fallon. They're not interested in bringing Fallon back on the show. And also, I haven't heard any solid proof that they're going to play this out on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If anything, it will play out more during her Porsha's spinoff, which is supposed to come out during the book release of her book, her memoir, The Pursuit of Porsha. Okay. Even talking about it, I'm bored. I'm sorry. I'm just being honest with you guys. I try to be honest. So Simon took to social media. Simon never unfollowed Porsha, but she unfollowed him. But now she's following him again. It was interesting timing because he had posted this. Simon is a romantic, y'all. He always posting something very special. He did it for Fallon right after he filed for divorce and then pulled it back and saying this is the woman for him and then end up moving forward to divorcing and getting with her coworker. All right. Simon posted this picture or an assortment of pictures from her birthday party, also AKA the set. Lord. He is so in love. She really don't seem that enthralled. Like we've seen her with Dennis, and not to say that they seem like the most passionate couple, but it seemed more believable. It seemed more believable. So this is what he says in his caption: the moon and the sun must have been in an alignment when we met and decided fairly quickly, I might add, that we wanted to be together. I call that moving with the intention, with intention and purpose. One follower commented recently on one of my posts and crystallized this point by saying, and I quote, "Love really is a beautiful thing. I'd rather have it and be hated for it than be lonely and miserable with people who can't find it." This Simon is a troll of them all. He continued by saying, "I found love in you and I claimed it instantly," in all caps. My love for you, Porsha, has not diminished one bit. In fact, it has grown exponentially. I make a public declaration of my feelings because I want many others like us to follow their hearts and be purposeful and intentional every day, because God made no promise that at any time certain love and happiness would show up and make a grand entrance into our lives and declare its arrival. I want us to live our lives like to live our lives like every day is our last. I challenge anyone with a heartbeat to lead with love for change. You might find someone you are equally yoked with if you travel this road. God bless. I'm sorry. Simon, you... Who believes it? Who believes this? Okay, guys, update on the poll. My question was, who would you prefer to come back to RHOA? I put Cynthia, I put Drew, and I put Candy. Overwhelmingly, Candy is at 54%, but Drew is at 26% and Cynthia is at 19%. Maybe the producers have something, y'all. Maybe the producers have something. Okay, hold on. I missed the super chat. Queen, thank you so much for the super chat. Queen says this: that picture gave me father-daughter prom dance. Porsha unfollowing Simon is just an unfortunate stunt she has done in the past. We do not care. And honestly, I really didn't care. You saw how long it took me to even talk about it. The only reason why I decided to talk about it was because Cynthia talked about Porsha unfollowing her during this interview. And I said, since I'm talking about Cynthia, might as well talk about Porsha. All right, y'all, we are at 242 likes. Let's get to 300, and I'll drop the call-in link because I want to know your thoughts. I want to know your thoughts on Cynthia possibly not coming back. In this new interview, she confirms that she has not received a contract yet. Not sure that many people have. Rumor has it that Drew received an informal call that they're welcoming her back. Porsha and Kenya are secure. Kenya, I know people are speculating that her and Mark are working things out. They were on vacation together, but we know parents that are co-parenting will go on vacations together. But I have a feeling. Will we see Mark next season? Will we see Brooklyn next season? You know what happened last season. We need to see Brooklyn, her cute self. Robin, thank you so much for the super chat. Robin says, when Porsha unfollowed Simon posted people want to find the right one, but don't want to be the right one. Let's go back to his his Instagram, because I did see that in the story, and that is still there. Hold on. At least it was there the last time I checked. Let's go back. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's gone. But this is interesting. What does he say here? The goal is to laugh forever with someone you take seriously. Simon Simon, don't you got businesses to run? He seems forever trolling someone on social media. There's a lot of stuff. I barely have time to do my own social media when it comes to posting the things that we talk about, the hot topics. I don't post on social media for fun anymore. It's never really about like, oh, let me post a positive quote. Every once in a while I get to do it. But if you're running a multi-million-dollar businesses, which we hear allegedly aren't true, when do you have time? It seems like your entire life right now is Porsha and filming, and it really is feeling like a storyline. It's really feeling like a storyline to me. Michelle Williams says he's narcissistic. Rasani said, this is his business now, Kempire. Oh, okay. That's what it's feeling like. It's feeling like. T. Maria says, check. She's still not found. The last time I checked, she was. I literally checked it right after my last live. But we'll look again. We'll look together again. That means she would have unfollowed him again. That would mean that she would have unfollowed him again. Let me go back. She unfollowed him again? Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure. No, she's following him. She's following him. You got to put in I am Simon Gobadia. She's following him. Oh, Lord. Porsha. Don't get me excited. I was like, oh, she unfollowed him again? Lord. All right, guys, we're almost at 300 likes. Let's get to 300 likes, and then I'll post a call link because I want to hear your thoughts on what Cynthia had to say in regards to her coming back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. She also mentioned in this interview that she is working on another project with Bravo. Bravo's working with these housewives, though. Maybe that email Kandi sent to the executives worked in everyone's favor except Nene. Well, Nene, as you know, did an interview. She did one with Jason Lee. She did one most recently with the Jasmine brand, and she talked about the people that should come back, people that shouldn't come back. There were some moments in her conversation with the Jasmine brand that I was like, Nene understands the business. But then there were some other points where it's like, Nene sounds so bitter. So Nene sounds just so bitter about her departure. And blaming Kandi, you're blaming Kandi for the reason why you're not on the show. You're blaming Kandi for the reason why, associating it with as if Kandi is the Shawnee of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I honestly don't feel like that. I feel like the executives probably like Kandi because Kandi is easy to work with. Kandi has given them multiple spinoffs that have been highly rated. Hence, they're giving her another spinoff. Hence why you were so pressed at the last reunion with her. And that came out of nowhere because everyone was like, you and Kandi have beef again now? For what reason? It doesn't make sense. Oh, damn, Nene disliked the video, y'all. Nene disliked the video. It's all right. This is a game we play, y'all. We play a game. When we start getting dislikes, we assume it's the people that we're talking about, which makes it fun for me because then I'm like, I'm just picturing Nene on her phone, like, or Porsha. Oh, Simon just did it. Or Porsha just did it. Oh, damn. I have to say this, though. I can count probably on one hand the amount of videos I've ever disliked in my life because I have to really dislike what you're saying for me to dislike your video. And part of the reason why we always remind you to like a video is because first, it supports the channel. It helps the channel. It helps push the video out to more eyes, the algorithm. But also, I know when I watch videos, even if I've loved what the person was saying or doing in the video, I forget to like it. So that's part of the reason why our mods are always reminding you to like the video. Just an FYI. I know you get annoyed. It is what it is. If you're that annoyed, you know what you can do. We're almost at 300. Let's go. I love when we set a goal. And we're at 300. Oh, my God. Okay, so we have 4 people that dislike the video. Porsha, probably Cynthia, because right now Cynthia's coming in third on this poll. Nene, Simon. Who else disliked this video? Oh, Drew. All right, let me drop the link so you guys can call in and weigh in. TikTok, if you wonder what we're talking about, we're live on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're also live on the Kempire on Facebook, Kempire Daily on Facebook, live on Twitch and Twitter at the Kempire. You can watch there. I will see your comments there. TikTok, I won't see your comments here. Shout out to you guys for following and sending roses. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the gifts. Let me just drop this in here for you guys. Decided to go live. I normally don't go live at this point in the day, but when there's breaking news or there's things for us to discuss, I have to get here. Robin says haters dislike videos, right? I mean, it is what it is. I put myself out here all the time. People are going to hate. People are going to hate the fact that we are a growing channel. We're almost at 24,000 subscribers. Shout out to all of my subscribers. Shout out to everyone that watches the video and that have not subscribed. Subscribe. You're getting consistent daily content in a variety of topics. We don't just talk about the reality TV stars. We talk about some of your favorite people and some of your least favorite people, like Bill Cosby, Meghan McCain. There's a whole variety of hot topics that we cover here. We also cover Britney Spears and the whole Free Britney Spears movement. There are so many. Biz Markie is in hospice. I might have to go live tomorrow night to do a variety of hot topics that we don't get to. Stay tuned. But as I said to you before, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to take some callers. I just posted the link. Let me just pin it. Hold on, y'all. Let me just pin this here. Y'all realize I had no idea that it was Thursday. I woke up and I was like, oh, it's Thursday. And then I was like, oh, I got to do my podcast. If you're not subscribed to the podcast, everything, it's available, Kempire Radio on all podcast platforms. Let's take some callers. Let me see what you guys have to say. Hold on. Rasani, what's going on? Long time no speak.
I know, it feels like years.
Rasani, what are your thoughts on all of this news in regards to the Real Housewives of Atlanta?
It really hurts my heart that people prefer Drew over Cynthia. I mean, granted, I know Cynthia doesn't really give much, but she tries to keep it classy, clean, and whatever. But Drew is just okay. I'll leave Drew alone. I'll give her a redemption. I'll see what she comes with. Simon, like I said, his business is Instagram and disliking the videos and giving Porsha the attention that she's like, Porsha, look, they're talking about us on the Kempire. You have to dislike it too. So yeah, there you go, 2 dislikes.
We're at 7. We can guess how many people have disliked this video, which is okay. Look, y'all can dislike the video. Just know it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me. I know some other people it affects them. It doesn't. I've turned it into a game. I want to guess the 7 people that may have disliked this video.
Nene might be one of them, but Nene kind of caused it on herself. I mean, I think it was probably maybe season 3 that you started to see that change in Nene. Like she felt she arrived and she got, because I liked Nene in the beginning. I genuinely did. I thought she was funny and light and shady and all that. And then, she got the Trump check and she was rich and she didn't, and she's better than everyone. I also, I've seen several times around where Bravo Levities have seen her around and Nene, and she's very snobby and rude. So Nene, this is your doing. You're welcome. I want you to think about this and the Kempire universe to think about this. I think this would be an awesome Atlanta lineup. We'll keep Cynthia. We'll bring back Peter. Everybody knows that Peter deserves his speech from when he was on there the first time.
But how is that going to work if we have Cynthia?
Because that would be his in, the ex-wife, yada yada yada. Yeah,
but she's married. That's gonna be weird.
I think it'll be interesting for us to watch.
Anyone else that you want to bring back?
We'll bring back Phaedra. We'll bring back Apollo with Phaedra.
Okay.
I can do without Nene. I mean, Nene can come along, but it's neither here nor there for me. For Nene
Honestly,
to come back.
I don't think Nene has a chance of coming back. I know people want her to come back.
I know. Like I said, she did it to herself. I'm sorry, Nene. You can dislike the video again, but it's the truth.
Like I got to for Sonny. For Sonny, I have a long line. Thank you so much for calling in.
Can I say something that just a grammatic? Do you mind taking grammatical corrections?
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. We all do it. I did it too until a professor pointed it out and kept harping it into us at school.
Mm-hmm.
Why implies the reason. So you shouldn't say reason why. It's redundant. Just say the reason being, reason for. So we all do it. I used to do it a lot. I still do it sometimes. I try to catch myself. It's just the reason, not reason why.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay. I might continue making that mistake, but okay.
I do it too, but I catch myself, because he used to harp it on me. But everybody liked the video. I know we have a lot of eyes. Like the video. Don't follow Nene and all them with the dislike. Like the video and keep coming back and subscribe. Love you, Kim. See you later.
Thank you so much. I'm going to bring up Shantae. Shantae, what's going on, girl?
What's up? What's up? Hey, everybody in the chat.
Shantae, what are your thoughts? Because first of all, it's a lot of news. A lot of news coming out.
It is. But what do I always say? It's always going to be something that comes up. So for Cynthia, it's, her time just may be up. And I like Cynthia, but she really just doesn't bring much of anything, which is probably good. I like when they're not unnecessarily mean, like Phaedra or Nene. But I was saying in the chat also, I would have liked to have at one time, maybe not now, but there would have been a time where I would have liked to have seen her get a limited series spinoff on the Bailey agency. And talk about how she, because we wanted to see more about, because they didn't talk about that but for one season. And apparently the Bailey agency is still open. It's still a thing.
Yeah.
I was just looking on Google. It didn't have a lot of good reviews over the last several months. But like a couple of years ago,
you know what I want to do, right? Keep talking.
Yes, go on there and see. I don't know if they're real, because people go on there and just flood it with reviews for whatever reason. But what did Cynthia ever do to anybody? Oh Lord, yes. But that would have been good for her at one time, maybe like the same season or a couple of seasons after. Because remember, I think the season afterwards, she did a beauty pageant. So she was doing a lot as far as we saw. And if it's still open, that can probably be another thing if she's even really doing much with the Bailey agency. But other than that, she's just not doing very much.
She did in this interview with People Magazine. She said that she's working on some sort of project with Mike Hill and Bravo. I'm not sure how Mike Hill works in that element, but let's just take a look at what you just mentioned. Because we love taking a little tour of reviews. Yes. And look, we gave the heat to Candy and her place, but the Bailey agency is still open, y'all. Yep. That's a good thing. The Bailey Agency School of Fashion. Okay, so the first review, which was about 2 months ago from this woman, I'm gonna say her name, y'all can see it, whatever. She gave it 1 star, and she said this. Hold on. I wouldn't suggest this agency to anyone ever. I paid money to receive a webinar that was never sent. I messaged the point of contact, Carlton Morton, several times and still received nothing. The unprofessionalism and the taking of my money ran me away, and I highly recommend to keep scrolling past this agency. Not a great place to start a successful modeling career. 3 months ago, scam, what a bummer. Poor families can't afford to enroll their kids in a fashion school thinking they will make it in the modeling world. These agencies are all a scam. About a year ago, this person wrote, oh, hold on, wait, let's go to this one. 4 months ago, the website doesn't even work.
That's not right.
Look, I'll say this. I will say this. I've heard that the not just the Bailey agency, I've heard of other podcasters that buy Bravo Celebrity merchandise. And one of the things that I think it was probably one of the book bags, and they had to wait such a long time. I'm not even sure if they ever received one of the Cynthia Bailey book bags.
Oh no. So they didn't even get their free merchandise?
No, it wasn't free. They paid for it.
Oh, that's still.
Come on, Cynthia. Like, if you're going to move on from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, we need to make sure the business are doing what they're supposed to do.
Get behind the business, Miss Bailey.
and this is why, look, we understand with Candy, with her recent issue with Blaze. Look, that happens with a lot of restaurants. But Candy has successful businesses that we're talking about and seeing on the show. Why have we not seen the Bailey agency on the show?
Exactly, after that one season. So maybe she needs to change up staff, because I think that one season, remember when they were doing the model search and it was all the coochie crack. Wasn't that guy her friends? Like, maybe you shouldn't always be hiring your friends. Maybe you should really hire some people who can really,
do something.
That exactly what you just said.
LW, thank you so much for the super chat. LW says Cynthia found time to post prayer hands under Fallon's comments, but did not congratulate Porsha. I want to follow the flip flopper too. Damn.
Oh, no. Dang.
Maybe that's what did it.
Possibly, but I mean, Cynthia's also always been the voice of reason. Like, she's, even though she doesn't get into drama, she's never been one to co-sign the bullshit, so to speak. So I think she just, has her opinion about Porsha. isn't necessarily being vocal, but you probably know she's not down with the bull. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, what else does she bring? I just think maybe her time is up, unfortunately.
Oh, damn.
I
Well, the Bailey Agency's time is up, but the overall rating after 46 reviews is 3.5 stars. That's not that bad.
Right. But like I said, as far as those good reviews, how far back did those go? Because those
Okay, all
negatives were more
right.
recent. I'm just saying.
3
Like you
years,
said, we can all go and see for ourselves. Because what's the one review? He's like, yeah, she taught me how to walk. I was like, okay.
Damn, you're right. Those good reviews were probably the last time we saw it on the show. One review says scammer, scammer, scammer.
You better make a comeback. Bailey Agency comeback. I'm calling it.
Shante, thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome.
That's a mess. Miriam, why's your name P?
P for part commercial, for petty, pathetic.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like how small of you to unfollow people because they did not congratulate you on your trifling relationship. He is married. And also P stands for pool activism. You know, those who swim in pools of other people. That's pool activism too, and not for a pursuit of anything. I can go on and on.
I can tell. Well, what are your thoughts on this whole Cynthia's new interview? Pretty much saying she hasn't received the contract.
I think Cynthia will come back. I think she's just saying what she's supposed to say. What she don't say you have the contract. She's just playing along. And I can totally see Bravo doing a dating show with her and Mike Hill. Just like they met in Steve Harvey's show. I can totally see that. I hope they are doing Bravo if you're listening. But I hope Cynthia comes back. And this poll is not fair.
Why is this poll not fair?
Because like if you put Cynthia and Drew, Cynthia would win. But like me, I love Candy. Like between Candy and Cynthia.
Okay, but that's still not holding up because she's still losing to Drew.
Yeah, because she got so many people that voted for her, voted for Candy. Come on.
Okay, we'll do it over. So let me just give everyone an update. We did a poll, and I said, who would you prefer to come back to RHOA? I put Cynthia Bailey, I put Drew Sidora, and I put Candy. Overwhelmingly, Candy has 50% of the vote after 635 votes. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
And Drew has 29%. Cynthia Bailey has 21%. Cynthia Bailey might not be coming back, y'all.
Because you have to do like New York is doing for governor. Like they have first, second, and third choice. You would see that Drew would be the third choice. And can I digress? I met you. I thought you were like relative or, you know, with the Mark. I thought Dale.
Oh, Mark Daly? That's my cousin.
Are you really?
Yes. You didn't know that?
No. Oh my God.
Oh, I don't say that on here because, you know, people are going to assume. I'm joking. He is not my cousin. That I know of.
Well, I was like, Daly, Mark Daly, New York. Oh, is this why he like gives Kenya a hard time?
KW said what? K11 said what?
Yes. You know, if we do the 23andMe, maybe you will find out.
You never know. I did do 23andMe. I need to check mine. I haven't checked it in a while. I'm going to do this poll because everyone's saying I should do just one with Cynthia Bailey and Drew Sidora. All right.
Cynthia,
all right, everyone. Hold on.
Kempire people, help me. Cynthia will win this election.
All right, Team Kempire, vote your choice between those two ladies. What else did you have to say, Miriam? Because we have a long line of people.
Yeah, I would love for the Prophet to come back. And I wouldn't mind Peter. And if they want to really spice things up, bring me one of the queens of hair in Atlanta so that we have real diversity. Like, you know, I feel like they will give everybody a run for their money, being classy and shady without like going like down low. Cynthia, she will come back. I am 100% sure. She has too much of a good relationship, and she's easy to look at. Did you
Damn.
Yeah.
Why do you have to come down to looks?
In that interview that you just showed, like, she looks stunning. She looks bravo, effing bravo.
No.
She looks gorgeous. Look at that, man.
50-something years old. 50-something years old.
This is amazing. Black doesn't crack, really. She is a freak of nature. She and Jennifer Lopez. Both of these two, they age backwards. It's amazing. So she's coming back. I hope LaToya comes back. I just hope LaToya and the comes back.
LaToya's not even in the conversation. Even in the rumors, LaToya's not even in the conversation.
This is why they might surprise us. You know, they might do like, you know, you never know. They are struggling there because of the pandemic and everything. And we know that Captain Twirl, she's the captain of the ship over there. She's coming back.
She's coming back.
And I think Mark will eat his words and will be back on the show. Your cousin.
My cousin. We're just gonna go with that. Let's spread that rumor.
And we'll come back to the show.
My cousin Mark.
And he will let Brooklyn, you know. And
that would say a lot if Mark does appear on the show, and if we get to see Brooklyn next season instead of a blur.
Because it seems like they didn't pick up his show that he was doing. Did they?
Well, that's the thing. We only reported that they were going to film something. It doesn't mean that Mark actually had a deal with anyone. I could go out and say I'm filming my own reality show right now, and it doesn't mean anything unless someone picks it up.
So maybe now the light went on his head and said, "Oh, Real Housewives of Atlanta is not much bad of a platform." And by the way, I'm going all over the place, but Simon's post, didn't it end with something about road? I tell Simon, wrong road.
Oh, he's watching you.
It's amazing.
Miriam, thank you so much for calling in.
You know, P is for fake. PHAKE. I just made up this word, fake.
Miriam, thank you. Go use your Kenya Moore hair care. People don't believe it's actually there.
Doesn't it show like not straight?
It does. In comparison to what you did earlier.
Yeah, I know. Now I had time.
You're a mess. Thanks, Miriam. Patricia, where is my... I can't see the rest of it. I'm going to bring you up, though. Hey, Patricia. Oh, Lord.
Patricia, where is my Peach Thomas? Yes, I put it out there.
Patricia, what is your thoughts on what Cynthia had to say? Porsha unfollowing Simon, then following him back. What's happening here?
I mean, I love Auntie Sim, aka Mother, but you know, I think, you know, she should be a friend of the show. She should, you know, transfer her peach to Marlo. Marlo has been scraping the scraps the last few years, so I think she's earned it by now. As far as Porsha and following Cynthia, I'm kind of tired and over with. I'm like, Porsha, not everyone's going to agree with what you do. Doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad friend. Honestly, they might be honest. It might be good to be like, sis, slow your roll. Simon, ever since he got those new teeth, he just been acting up. I'm like, God damn. I was like, they must have put something. I was like, you should have went to Dr. Heavenly because you shouldn't be acting this cute. Because it's like, yeah, we already know you like a Teletubby, but that's okay.
Oh, damn.
He does. You know he does. Tell the truth. Tell the truth to shame the devil. In regards to like who should come back, to be honest, this is my dream. Kenya, Porsha, Candy, Phaedra, Apollo, and Apollo's fiance Racine. I don't know, his fiance from season 9. I think she should be on the show. Marlo, and maybe bring back Drew. And I like what's the girl, the boom like an 808 girl.
Oh, Shamari.
Yeah, her. That would be my all-time dream cast. So like, yeah, but as far as like the following this show, I'm just over it. I really am. Like, do better, because like honestly, Potomac is kicking out behind, and even like I would say Family Karma is like beating them as well on Bravo. I was like, yes, y'all need to step it up and big time.
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. They have not started filming the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta just yet. Cynthia confirmed in this interview that she has not received her contract. Patricia, thank you so much for calling in.
All right, thanks, Kempire. Take care.
Bye. Kirby, I'm going to bring you up.
Hey, Kempire.
How are you? Long time no speak.
I know, right?
Before you say anything, Data, thank you so much for the super chat. Data says this: people judging Porsha over some corny girl code. Grow up. Your man not even loyal to you. It's funny how girl code applies for a man, but you're not loyal to your skin by changing your pillowcases. Girl, bye. What in the hell? He said you're not loyal to your skin. Oh Lord. Kirby, what are your thoughts on the Cynthia news and Porsha unfollowing Simon and following him back?
Well, first, I'd like to say, in regards to Porsha, I have been a fan of Porsha since the beginning. I love her evolution. I just loved her story. I really took it hard. And again, I don't know Porsha from Adam. And when she announced or they took that picture of her being with Simon, I think it tarnishes her brand. You know, how do you go from a BLM activist to dating husbands? Every time I see a picture of her and Simon, it looks like they're at the sugar daddy convention.
You know what?
They're not, you know, in an intimate type of relationship. I mean, when she was dating Dennis, you see them on actual dates. When she was exactly. When you saw Porsha with the football player guy, they were going on dates, doing paintball and all that stuff. So I really was invested in Porsha's, journey, and I really enjoyed it because her and I are the same in age. So when she is now dating husbands, and then it's allegedly just for a storyline or a come up or whatever, I'm just totally disappointed in her. So her unfollowing Simon is common because she did, that was Dennis, so unfollowing him when she got upset. But I also think it's a way for her to get attention, so that people can, stay tuned as to what's happening. But I think, well, for me, I'm ignoring her, like I unfollowed her, as well as Shamia, because I got to take a stand somewhere. Like at one point it is entertainment, but another point it's real life. And we can't turn ourselves into the Hunger Games by doing certain things just to get ratings. Like we can't do that. That's not what Carlos King did. You know what I mean? And so we have to be true to the essence of reality show, that it is a reality based off of true organic life experiences. And yes, people steal husbands all the time. Yes, that's true. But Porsha didn't have to do that. Porsha didn't have to do that. And so that's why I'm not unfollowing her. Now, I did see on Twitter that they announced, or allegedly, the word on the street is that they invited the McClure twins' mother to be part of the cast of season 14. And they put the McClure twins, the YouTube twins. They are they were from Jersey, but I guess they moved to Atlanta. But the mother is going to be on there, as well as Sheree is going to be on there. But they put Cynthia as a friend of the show, and they put Marlo as a friend of the show. In regards to Cynthia, I think her story is the RHOA story. She got married twice. She she was close to bankrupt, and then she got some money together. She fell in love. I mean, she's beautiful. I think she's the quintessential RHOA housewife. I don't know if she deserves a peach, but I think she deserves to stay on the show.
Okay.
I do, because I think as a friend of the show, I think she can still add some dimension to it by being friends to Candy, being friends with Kenya, being friends with Sheree, and even Porsha. So I think her friend of the show is similar to Marlo at this point, I heard that Drew is coming back. I do agree that they need a younger housewife. So I agree with Drew's position on being on the show. But I am disheartened that Phaedra's not on the show. Because I do like Phaedra. I do think we need to see a conversation between Phaedra and Candy, so that we can say, you know, this is where our relationship went wrong, you know, because I still feel like they kind of had it, but they didn't have it. Because this girl was in her wedding. This girl introduced her to her husband. They went to Africa together and got the spiritual reading from the psychic guy. You know, all of this, and just to see that friendship kind of like dissolve in that way, that cut deep. And I think we need to see that as the fans, to say, you know what, this is sister girl. This is how you hurt me. And, you know, maybe I'm corny for saying that, but I think that will be good television because we need to see the healing. You know,
I agree. But the only problem here is if Phaedra is authentic enough to be genuine in healing that situation.
Listen, even Candy needs to be receptive to the healing too, because I think they both were guilty in the demise of their friendship. And if we had a good producer, a good collective of women to say, you know what, we need to get this together, then it could be a good season 14. I know Nene tried to have, not Nene, they had Dr. Jeff come on the show once, and you know, Dr. Jeff was trying to get with Nene, but Nene wasn't trying to hear it. But that action was a good approach in trying to collectively get to some type of synergy. And I think that's what's missing. Like, you know, last season, it was just all over the place. Even the year before, it was all over the place. I just think they need to have some type of synergy. And I don't know how to get that started.
We shall see. I mean, based on the reports and rumors that we've been reporting on, Phaedra still is in the conversation, even possibly as a friend of. We shall see. Kirby, thank you so much for calling, and I got to get to this long line of folks.
All right,
bye. All right, guys, we have what? Oh my God, we have 800 people in the chat. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. We appreciate you doing that. We have 12 people that disliked the video. So let's guess who did. No, I'm playing. Let's move on. Okay, Charlotte, I'm going to bring you up.
Hey.
Hey.
This is the first time I've ever done anything like this.
Oh, well, welcome.
Well, my opinion is Porsha needs to go. Kenya needs to go. They really need to start a whole new cast.
Oh, I've heard that a couple of times too.
I mean, I really do. Even Candy, I like Candy because she lets people be themselves. She don't, you know, try to change anybody. But she just, I don't know. I'm ready for her to go too.
Oh.
And I'm so glad her mama ain't on there no more. I couldn't stand her mama.
Oh, Mama Joyce?
No, I do not like that lady.
Oh, man. Anyone that you do like that can stay?
Well, I like Cynthia. I really do like Cynthia. I think she's a good person, but this ain't the show for her.
Oh.
To me, I mean, she's too classy for this show. You know?
So we got to start from scratch, Charlotte.
I think so.
I mean, you're not the first person to say that, though. I'll say that.
I can go on the other Real Housewives too, but I'm not.
Charlotte, I appreciate you calling in.
Okay. Good.
Queen Lady, I'm going to bring you up. Hey.
Hey, babes.
How are you?
I had to write a couple notes, okay?
Oh, she took notes.
Malcolm in the chat, he said evolution, because I was over here too. Evolution. Let me just give you a quick brief rundown of the evolution of Porsha. She was in an abusive marriage, controlling marriage. She got divorced. He left her with basically nothing. She started over and she went to Thailand. Her and freaking Frat started a whole bunch of drama. She met a couple niggas, couple trick daddies in Africa, got a couple gifts, met her hot dog king, thought that she was going to catch that bag, but his mama said,
Not his mama.
No. She said, no, not over here. Then she decided, I'm going to be the most activist of all activists and show black leadership by breaking up a happy home. Whether it was happy when you got there or unhappy when you got there, it wasn't your home. So the evolution of a Porsha is just showing you how to go from being the home wife to the party inside bitch, because that's what she is. Excuse my language. At this point in time, because Dennis didn't wife you. He had several women and dogs. So it's like at this point, allegedly, you need to stop opening your legs to so many married men.
You know.
Now let's go on to the Phaedra. This was Curvy. I'm still with Curvy with Phaedra and Kenzie. Oh yeah, that was that was the trick daddy. She got the car from. You know that marries men. She's legs open. Marries men. Yeah, that was her. Queen of Thailand. Remember that Queen of Thailand? I'm the Queen of Thailand. So then Kenzie and Phaedra. Let's go to that real quick. I do agree. We don't need to have a whole season with Phaedra. We need to have a sit down. She can be a friend of a show for an episode or two. I don't want her back because she violated moral code. Okay, you disrespected this woman and called her a rapist. Like that's something you can never take back. You defamed this woman's character in all aspects just because you was mad that her husband decided to be good to his friend. That's not her choice. She did, like she said, Todd put that stuff inside of my garage. That's his friend. You understand? We're in a marriage. So this is his house just well as it's mine. I can't tell him he can't. I knew about it, but that's not my place. They have a friendship. So for you to take that and be angry to want to start all this drama, that was completely wrong. So I will see her as a friend of the show. Cynthia is needed in the show. Reasons being she gives balance. I don't want to hear all the drama all the time. She has the voice of reason. We need somebody that has a moral compass that's going to stand for something at some point. Yes, she can be wishy-washy and because she has a heart, you know, and it's hard for her to really say how she feels to people all the time. But she does have a moral compass, and you need somebody with a moral compass. I'm sorry. Somebody got to stand for something. And her not addressing that, yeah, she stood for something. Porsha, I'm sorry, I cannot congratulate you on that when I'm a married woman that go by married values. And you understand, I've done had several relationships not work out. Why would I want to see you do this to another woman? I'm sorry.
Well, it remains to be seen if we're going to even see this play out. We will see Simon on Porsha's 6-part, as Miriam will call it, 6-part commercial. Queen Lady, thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you.
One more thing, and Nene, she is a bird in the coop hating.
Why do you have the signs ready to go?
She's a bird. Straight bird in the coop hating. Like, why you not mad at Porsha for getting spin-offs? Why you not mad at, you're only mad at Kenzie. Like, she needs to let it go and let God. Maybe she'll get some luck on this side. Like, for real. I see you guys later.
Thank you, Queen Lady. Kimberly, I'm going to bring you up. For those that are just joining us, be sure to like this video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. We're talking about Cynthia Bailey's recent interview with People TV, People Magazine, Reality Check, and she was talking about not receiving a contract yet. They have not started filming yet for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. So she's confirming that news that we reported on just last week. Kimberly, I'm going to bring you up. Hey.
Hi, Kempire. You are one of my new faves. I happened upon you when after an explosion over in the corner over there, you know.
Oh, so YouTube streets?
Yeah, I happened upon you and realized you're so much better. But anyway, I have been watching Real Housewives since season 1. Okay, so I go all the way back. And the thing with Porsha, she, like a lot of people, she has transformed and gone through a bunch of different things. She became one of my favorites based on the way she started out with that ugly ex-husband of hers and moving forward. She's been through some stuff, right? She's made some dumb decisions, made some stupid statements, but that's just her. You know what I'm saying? But this here, I was mad when she, lied. Well, she didn't know she was being manipulated by that little witch. Allegedly.
That's a little witch. Kimberly.
But anyway, I'm just saying. Well, she didn't realize it. But I was like, you need to check your sources before you do this. That was rather dumb of you, right? So, but I still didn't. It's like, okay, this popped you on the little head and that's it. But this right here is, okay, granted, they were not friends. She and Fallon were not friends, supposedly, okay? But there's a certain way to do anything, okay? Before they came out, they could have approached this woman, right? And said, look, woman to woman, we are not friends. I know we're not friends, but this can be uncomfortable. Just wanted to let you know this is what's going down. You don't have to find out about it in the streets, on social media. But I'm just letting you know. I'm still gonna do what I'm gonna do, but that's it. At that point, you can't really.
Or I'm sorry to interrupt you, Kimberly. Or should she have said something to Simon to say to his wife?
Well, here's the thing with that, okay? Though they were not friends, if they weren't friends, then there's not really a problem with her getting with Simon, okay? Mm-hmm. Did she know of his wife? Yeah, she knew of his wife, okay? But she could have still approached her and said, hey, I just want to tell you this is what's going on. We're not friends. You and I both know that, but it's going to look awkward. And I really don't want that. So I'm going to at least be respectful enough with you, woman to woman. That's it. Because if my soon-to-be ex-husband, if I were getting divorced, soon-to-be ex-husband came at me and said, oh, this is who I'm dating now. I don't care. You know what I mean? You just not do that. But there's just a way to do anything. And had she done that, I feel like she might not have gotten as much heat because Fallon couldn't deny the fact that Porsha did come to me. I still think it was kind of shady. Still had a weird look to it, but it might not have been as bad. Does that make sense?
Okay. No, it does.
Yeah. And as far as, who I would like on the show, I do not under circumstances have the Undertaker come back, the little witch. We don't want her back. And the reason that I say that, she has always been fake. I'm sorry. She has never been genuine. Okay, let's think about it. From the time she first came on, she couldn't even tell anyone when her baby was due. Her first baby. With your first baby, you know how many weeks you are, how many days you are, how many hours damn near. Okay, sorry. How many hours you are almost. You know what I mean? So that is absolutely crazy. When she said that, I was like, you are shady. Okay, so you're fake. So you don't want everybody to know that you knucking and bucking before you get married. Okay? You don't want everybody to know that. That's fine. I understand that. Don't play the role and don't fake the funk that you're above this. And then here you come back, just using slander against Kandi, just lying just to make yourself relevant. She just wanted to have the spotlight when she was there. She's been trying to get back in the spotlight ever since she left. What value can she really bring besides just stir the pot? You have Kenya for that.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, what else can she bring to what? Honestly, real talk. Okay, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you go. I'm sorry, but and you were asking, what else did you say? What else was it?
Cynthia didn't receive a contract yet.
Okay, I love Cynthia. I do. She's boring, but she brings balance, and she's more of the peacemaker type, I think. I think she would be able to always add that instead of, a lot of times with the cast, they'll go off into little cliques, little pockets here. She's like the glue that could kind of bring everybody together because she was okay with everybody pretty much. Even when she fell out with Porsha, she was trying to be good with Porsha. They fell out, started fighting on the boat, but she still was able to, maneuver and make it work. So I like that aspect of her. But as far as, she doesn't bring a whole lot. She's not going to give you a bunch of drama. Okay. And that's okay. That's okay. This is not what this show started out as, a bunch of drama. They have other shows for that. Okay. But I just really like Cynthia, but I don't know what else she can do as far as the storyline goes. But Kimberly, please be a frequent friend of the show. Okay, love you. Sorry, bye.
No problem. Thank you so much, Kimberly. Okay, I just want to give you guys an update on the poll. Who would you prefer to come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Your choices were between Cynthia Bailey and Drew Sidora. Overwhelmingly, after 387 votes, you have voted for Cynthia Bailey at 63% and Drew Sidora at 37%. Keep voting, because I want to get to the same amount of votes that we had on the last poll, which was over 600 votes. So let's get to that level. I want a true indication. This is science. This is a science experiment. All right, let's get into, I'm going to take a couple more callers and we're going to round out this conversation. If you're just joining us, we're talking about Cynthia Bailey's new conversation with People magazine, where she confirmed that she has not received a contract for the Real Housewives of Atlanta's newest season. She also talked a little bit about why she thinks Porsha unfollowed her, because she honestly doesn't know. It was very random. It's not like they had some sort of beef. She just unfollowed her. All right. We have over 700 people watching this video. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, where you're getting daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Shout out to everyone that's been sending so much love and light in the comments. Drop your crowns, because you're all a part of Team Kempire, our growing community. We're almost at 24,000 subscribers. We have grown so much in the last 6 months, I should say. We've grown over the last year, but we've grown really a lot in the last 6 months. So shout out to you guys for supporting the channel. I'm going to take a couple more callers and we're going to round out this conversation. Aaron, I'm going to bring you up. Hey, Aaron.
Hey, Kempire.
If you have a computer on the background, can you just turn it off? Because I hear my background.
Okay. Let me turn you down.
Can you hear me?
Is it any better?
That's better, definitely.
Okay. So I was gonna say, hey, first time caller, everybody I'm enjoying this show, really loving you. I was gonna say, as far as Miss Cynthia, we all love Miss Cynthia. We all know Miss Cynthia is a sweet lady, but like everybody else has said, she is boring. And we say that with love.
Oh, yeah, we say with love.
We have squeezed the maximum amount of juice out of this orange, out of this peach, excuse me. And there's nothing left but the core. It's just a fact. As far as the relation to Drew,
when we get to the core, what do we do with the core?
I don't know.
We throw it out normally.
As far as comparing her to Drew is a new castmate. Drew was one of the, even if you like her, dislike her, it doesn't matter. That's fine. She was one of the top contenders for last season, as far as storylines, as far as topics, as far as things people were talking about. Hate her or love her, she is bringing interesting things to add to the show that we want to watch. Now, The good thing for Cynthia is, like I said, she still has a great relationship with Bravo, which means she has a great relationship with Viacom. She can wind up on any talk show, guest host, like any of those small little talk shows they have. She can wind up somewhere, even if it's not on RHOA. But, we don't really have anything left to get from Cynthia. I feel like, honestly, everybody says she's a peacemaker. She brings everybody together. I feel like for, taking away Cynthia, you can add 2 new people probably for the same price. Or you can bring back, Phaedra for a season. That will be a huge storyline alone. Just bring back Phaedra, with Candy. But the reality is, we need something new. We love Cynthia. She'll be all right. She's made good connections, but it is time for somebody new to place that spot.
Oh, Cynthia. Erin, thank you so much for calling in.
But that's all I had. Thank you so much.
All right, one more call. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We're going to take one more caller. If you have not liked this video already, be sure to like. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. We're talking about Cynthia Bailey's newest interview, and we're talking a little bit about Porsha. And Cephas, I'm going to bring you up.
Hey, Kempire.
How are you?
Hey, last but not least. So I just wanted to weigh in on Cynthia's position and what my dream team would be for season 14. So with Cynthia, I actually would like to see her stay, because I think every franchise has that anchor that provides continuity going way back to earlier seasons of the show.
Yeah.
And she's a solid force. So, for instance, like we never say that, Kyle and Ramona from Beverly Hills and New York are boring, and they're, consistent anchors as well in their respective franchises. But with Cynthia, I think she provides lightweight shade. She never tries to cut too deep. She's the glue that keeps everyone together. But at the same time, she could get it popping if need be, a la that horse kick from season 9.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. The other thing is that with my dream team, it would be like Cynthia, Kenya, Porsha, Drew. I actually like Drew. Phaedra, and here's a twist. How about Claudia as that last position? Because I think, with Claudia, she is still friends with Cynthia and Kenya, so there's that organicness there.
Mm-hmm.
She could also bring out the mess with Porsha, since they're not going to bring Fallon on the show, and they don't want to really have that storyline. And also, I'm not really a fan of housewives who just are like one season and that's it. I think that she has like a lot to offer, and that was kind of like untapped potential.
Yeah.
And then my conspiracy theory is that I've heard that with Candy, she would come back, but with like a severely reduced paycheck. And I think that's probably because she's gonna have like a reduced role as like a friend of, especially if you try to bring back Phaedra. Because if you bring back Phaedra, but you also have Candy as full time, it's inevitable that they're gonna try to make that conversation happen between the two. And Candy's not with it. So if you bump her down as a friend of, she's just gonna walk away, and it's like, you can't really hold me hostage. And we saw that last season with who was the girl from Canada?
Latoya Forever.
No, the other one.
Tanya.
Tanya, like when Strippergate happened, she bounced immediately because she's a friend of. So it's like, you can't hold me hostage. So I think that Candy might do the same thing as well. Yeah, what do you think of like bringing Claudia back?
I've always been an advocate of Claudia. I think Claudia was great in the season that she was. If anything, I strongly believe, I don't know this for a fact, I believe Nene's the reason why she didn't come back. Right. Even though I've heard rumors, I think Claudia said that they did offer her to come back, but it's a friend of. But I don't know about all that.
Yeah, and I think since Nene's not back, like just open that door and bring Claudia back and see what happens, especially with like now Drew being in the mix and potentially Phaedra. So, I mean, it does definitely shake the cast up.
I think, look, they have to do something, because based on what everyone has been saying in the chat and every time we go live and we talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it seems as if people are not happy with what's been going on with the cast. So there needs to be some sort of shakeup.
Or also just shake up production as well. It seemed like, during...
I'm sure they're not happy to hear that.
That's just my 2 cents.
Cephas, I appreciate you calling in. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Guys, thanks so much for tuning in. TikTok, thank you so much for being here. If you just missed out and you're watching the replay, let us know your thoughts. What would be your ideal cast? Do you think there should be a complete shakeup? Do you want to see Claudia come back? I know we've been having these conversations over and over again, but apparently so have the executives at Truly Original and Bravo, because they have not sent out contracts. Cynthia has not received the contract. She confirmed that in her new interview with People Magazine. If you want to read the article, I'll be posting the link in the description of this video. As always, we cite our sources here on the channel. I saw some of you saying that you want merchandise. Working on it, y'all. I can only do so many things. I still got to do my podcast. No, I am working on it, guys. There will be merchandise very soon. I appreciate your support of the channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because you're getting daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. We don't just talk about the housewives here. We talk about everything in pop culture, because I'm your boy, curator of pop culture here on the channel. It is July 1st, y'all. I don't know what this July is going to bring, but I'm a powerful believer in the power of our words. Let's create amazing things. Let's put it out there that we're going to have an amazing season for the Real Housewives of Atlanta, because if it's amazing, you're going to be entertained. I'm going to have a lot to talk about here on the channel. And it gives back to the world. It gives back to the world. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. First of all, thank you for everyone that sent in the super chat. Thank you to everyone that called in. Thank you to my mods. There's no way I could do this without my mods. So shout out to my mods that have been holding it down in the chat. And shout out to you guys for moderating yourself. So you're not, going at people. You're not, you're just behaving yourself in the chat. But I also love that you are part of the conversation. No matter if you disagree or agree, I love that we're able to have respectful conversation. So let's continue the respectful conversation in the comment section. If you're watching the replay, let us know your thoughts on all of this news. I appreciate everyone being here. Have a fantastic evening. Tomorrow is Friday, and it's also going to be a long weekend. So happy Independence Day to all. And I will see you guys probably tomorrow. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night.